Hi everyone, Twerkenstein here. It's been a while since I made any uploads, but I'm back. The reason I haven't been making any uploads lately is I've been working every day between my two jobs, and I've been pretty busy, so I haven't been able to make any uploads, but I decided I wanted to get back into it, and I need to just kind of make time to do it. So I still don't have that new computer or the audio tools either that I've been wanting to get. But I figure I should at least be making some videos, practicing the editing side of things, and just kind of keeping the channel regular. And then eventually I should get those other tools. So I've decided for now I'm just going to go ahead and play Vintage Story and just kind of focus on this one and practice doing video editing on this game particularly. I have a few goals in it, and I think it'd work out well to use this as like my learning tool. But once I do get my audio set up, I will start playing other games, but that will be a while yet. Not too long, though. It should be a month or two at most, I think. I hope a month or two. But then I'll be shooting for my new computer after that, and then once I get the new computer, I'm going to start streaming. But as of now, this is what I'm going to play. So you should be seeing an edit here, and it's going to go right into the gameplay and pick up where I cut off my previous audio and recording attempts. So I'll talk to you guys in just a bit. Bye. But I found this really cool world here. I was messing with settings. So I have kind of explored it a little bit to know what's going on. Not a lot. It's not like I don't know where anything real important is. It's just I wanted an area that was a bit easier to navigate around than my previous world. And I got this one to spawn in with like a really big plains area. So we're going to be on like a pretty flat spot. So that's kind of the plan right now. Get over here, get some sticks, flint, and start working on my cattails and get everything kind of going. I'm going to try and play it a little bit smarter than I had before. Yeah, so we'll just swim across. God, the swimming takes forever. That's such a bad spawn. I really need to make sure I don't die, because swimming back every time is going to suck. Yeah, it's kind of been I wish I would have kept up more with my recordings and stuff like that, but it's kind of a whatever thing. I work every day of the week now. Before I was had every other weekend off and had, more time to do it. My schedule changed a bit so I could get some more money. And then I had some other money issues pop up, so I wasn't able to get the computer like I wanted right away, so kind of figure it'd be best if I just kept working on it. I want a couple more. I don't know how many. I don't really remember some of the things about this, so it's be a little bit of a work in progress. I know it seems to me it looks like ladders work a little bit differently than they used to, so I'm kind of a little worried about that, but we'll see. Alright, now we need flint. Let's find some flint. A couple more branches. I want a decent amount of branches at least, so. Well, it is funny that I'm doing this recording right now because it's really late at night where I'm at, and I gotta get up early for work tomorrow. Because of the flipping and flopping of my weekend job, I was like, oh, it might be better for me to just actually sleep as late into the day as I can, and then wake up as early in the morning as I can, and that way my sleep schedule will be reset. But the nice thing is that because Thursday's the 4th of July, my boss is gonna take that day off, and so the shop's gonna be closed that day. The meat shop I work at, so we'll be granted. I thought it said something else, and I was like, what? I've never seen that before. Let's see. Let's get out of this area a little bit first, and then we'll try and figure out what we're doing. I'll collect more flint as we go. As soon as I see cattails, then we'll stop and collect a bunch of cattails. Oh, here we go. Well, that's not a lot of cattails, but it is one cattail, so we will We will get you right now, buddy. I think I'm going to collect this right now. No, I won't. I'll leave it for now. I plan on fairly early collecting all my cattails around my base as early as possible so that I don't have to go too far to find them. I'm also going to change a little bit of the... oh, here we go. A little bit of my method on my approach. Like last time I went for the... apiary as soon as possible. I'm not going to do that this time because dealing with bees that early on seems like really just kind of time consuming. So my goal is to get a bit of a farm going as fast as possible. So it'll be a roof over my head and a farm and then a nice little cellar. I'm going to keep it simple. I'm not going to collect everything I see immediately. I'm only going to collect rye, onions, and flax to start with, and we'll go from there. Even though flax isn't a great grain food source, I don't need... It's kind of like a secondary thing, getting the grain food from flax. The main priority is the fiber. Gotta keep an eye out for copper as we go here. Oh, nice, more weeds. I should leave a little marker up here that there's a lot of reeds. I might need another knife. I can't remember how many reeds you can collect with one knife. I know I'm gonna need a lot of grass too. Just thinking a bit. I'm going to immediately do a little bit of charcoal creation too. I'm going to make a batch of charcoal pretty quickly just so I can have a decent source for smelting and everything as early as possible because I struggled with that a little bit before. I'm not going to try and go as big as I did last time. I went way over the top. I'm going to do maybe a 3x3 or a 4x4 hole. Is that all the reeds? I think that's all the reeds. Yeah, it is. Keep going. Keeping an eye out for some berries and stuff as I go. I need to keep an eye out for clay. Maybe I get lucky and I get some, tools out of a tool. Yeah, so over here is where the plains are, and that's where we're headed. We're gonna set up over there, so... I know that there's some traders and stuff, but they don't seem to stay the same between, if you regenerate the same... Oh... Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. So I might be able to get into bronze really quickly. If I find a copper source, we might be into bronze very quickly. I'm gonna have to look around here some more. I bet you there's more tin somewhere. That's incredible. I don't think I've ever actually seen in my time playing this, which has been a lot. I don't think I've ever seen a surface tin yet, so that's fucking awesome. Now it's got me curious if there's more around here. Yeah, I'll have to look some more. Oh, more cattails. This is what I needed. I'm gonna collect as much of these as I can so I can start out with some decent storage. And I really gotta try and limit what I pick up, even though certain things are gonna be really useful. I'm gonna have to really take care to track where things are on my map, because I really don't want to overwhelm my storage early on before I can properly organize, because that's a huge problem for me in games like this. Is I really struggle with my organization skills. that's going to be a priority, is controlling my OCD collection. I think these are good mushrooms too, so I'm gonna at least pick these up so I got a little bit of food. And I think that they come back. I think they respawn. Oh, yeah, that's what I want. I think that they respawn. I'll hold off on eating those at the moment. More cattails, though. Let's collect all the cattails here. Isn't it just cattails you need to make the baskets? Now it's been a while. I don't recall what it takes to make a basket. Or the backpacks or whatever. The reed backpacks that we need. The one thing that whenever I'm doing these recordings, and this might sound stupid, but because my audio is so bad, when I listen back to my recordings, it makes me cringe really bad. Just the sound quality is awful. So that's another thing that kind of keeps me from doing it. But I figure I should at least stay in the habit of making recordings, and I'll learn to edit with these bad audio ones. And then that way, when I've got good audio, I'll at least know what I'm doing better. And I think that'll, in the long run, be pretty beneficial to me. Alright, let's get closer to where we're going to be permanently hanging out. I will be collecting some current bushes just so that I have some near me. I don't know which ones I will be picking up. Probably whichever ones I come by first. Oh, there we go. I need to mark this. Let's see, what time are we looking at? It's about almost 2 o'clock, so... There's a wolfie. Not a whole lot of food, but better than nothing. Let's get a pie here. What is that? A rabbit? Yeah, it's a rabbit. I see some buildings over there. Yeah, let's go check out the buildings real quick. And then we'll get out onto the actual plains area. It's kind of like really small rolling hills. Like, if you want to call them hills, they're like very tiny, like waves or ripples in a very flat area. Oh, there's a wolf. Avoid that. Oh, shit. That's another thing. I need to hunt a little bit eventually, but hopefully they don't chase me. Is gold caps are poisonous, are they? Yeah, they are. Oops. Yeah, it's like I wasn't sneezing at all, and then shortly after starting a recording, I start sneezing. Now, isn't there a way to tell if the water is fresh or not? Like, yeah, that's fresh water there, that's salt water, so... I didn't see this one, I don't think, on my when I originally explored this, so this is a different treasure hunter. I don't know, do they ever sell anything useful? So that's one. I think that there's another one, like... Because I think that the traders stay in the same spot, but what they are changes, you know? Is there a way to check and see if it's saltwater? I swear there's another way to do it, but I can't recall now. Let's get a couple of baskets. I can use the traders for some storage too. Yeah, I really can't wait to start streaming, though. That's been something that's like, I think that's another thing that's been keeping me back a little bit, is because I know my computer can't handle, like, proper streaming. I haven't done that yet, and I really want to do that because I'm kind of interested in the possibility of actually having maybe some feedback when I'm sitting here playing these games, like actually be able to communicate with people. Sounds a little bit better. I mean, I always think a little bit of dialogue, like, between, or, like, conversation or something's a little bit more interesting than just, straight up monologuing while playing a video game. Although some people are really good at it. I really like some people's, like, conversations that they can have with themselves, potentially, I guess, on certain channels. But they also, like, a lot of channels are also way better at editing their content, I think, so that, like, more useless and boring stuff is kind of cut out, you know? And I definitely need to work on that skill a bit more. What's this over here? Interesting. It's got, like, parts to, like, a town, but there's, like, a stone pillar behind it. That's unique. I don't think I've ever seen that. Oh, God! Holy hell. That would have been bad. Could have been really bad. Let's see, am I safe now? I swear I saw another trader. Maybe they do change where the traders are located. I thought that stayed the same from no matter what, but apparently not, I guess. So that's kind of unique to see. I didn't realize that. God, I'm starting to kind of remember some of the things I'm going to have to do to get back on my feet in a game of Vintage Story. Because it has been a while since I played, and I have forgotten so many little things. And the more I'm thinking about it, I'm like, oh god, I got a lot to do, don't I? Okay, so that was almost 64. I'm going to make a real quick knife again here, just so I got 2 stacks. I think that should be enough to make what I'm wanting. Can't recall anymore. I used to know the math on it. It's real quick crafting these fellas. And now we need to do a full one. I don't remember how many it takes, but we will. I got 3 out of that. Cool. And I think I put one on my back still. Do I collect it like this? Okay, good. I was so scared I was going to break it, and it was just going to disappear. Okay, cool. Let's keep going here. I thought there was another trader further. Maybe it was all the way up there. I swear to God, there was one that was, like, over here somewhere. Well, we'll keep seeing. We're going to go see if the other trader's off this direction. Let's forget about that for the moment and just kind of haul ass. Oh, I don't have any food for the night, do I? I could build a spear and kill that boar. Is that a fruit tree? I can't tell. Yes, it is. Red apples. So those are the same. Let's keep going. Because then there should be a trader up over here a bit. I also swear to God there's another fruit tree around here somewhere that I'd seen. Check everything here. Oh boy, I'm getting hungry. Should I try and hunt something down? Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Okay. Shit, did those deer run off? Yeah, they must have. Crap. Damn, my room is hot right now. I'm gonna have to turn on the fan. None of you cranberries are edible. Make out where that trader was. Swear to God there was one around here. Maybe they do change. They must change. Which is unfortunate, but... I might as well make our shovel over here. Although a axe would be better. Ooh, that's a pretty hefty drop. I'm trying to see something, but I don't see anything to hunt. Maybe I shouldn't be running right now. Let's see. There it is. I knew there was one around here somewhere. Like I said, I mostly explored this plains area to see what it had to offer. Seemed interesting. Thought it'd be a cool area to build on because it's got a lot of open space, so I don't have to do a lot of terraforming. There's a stupid bear. There's a little area to go check out too. Oh, there we go. Cool. Yellow apple tree. I killed the poor little fox. Let's go ahead. Oh. Let's wait. We'll wait a little bit. I don't want to sleep through the night just yet, so I'll go ahead and I'll wait a little bit, and then we'll sleep through the night as soon as it gets to, like, midnight, so that I actually wake up when it's daytime so I can do some stuff. What can I do? Let's look at our map a little bit and see if there's anything we can pinpoint. Well, that's probably where I saw him before. Is that a really flat spot? I'm gonna go looking at these lakes and find the spot that's kind of got the most flat open ground by it, and we're gonna set up our base by one of those lakes. Maybe in like one of these, just some area that's really flat, and I don't have to do much digging or terraforming to set up. You know, it's kind of the plan. I gotta remember, I'm gonna have to keep this in my mind. There's this here. It's going to be massively important later on. See if there's anything else. Because there should be... So this is peat moss. I think this is fire clay or blue clay. So I should check that out too. Is there one closer? Let's see, do you see a light patch around yet? Of course, there's a spot. That's probably blue clay there. Up here too. Blue or red clay, one of the two. That's peat moss for sure. No. Okay, that's peat moss, that's red clay, and that's blue. That must be red, peat moss, blue. It's got to be right. Well, I got a few things to check out. There should probably be some more. Like, I mean, that's cool. There's two apple. There's what is that? That's a yellow apple and a red apple. What's the other apple in the game? I can't remember what the other apple is. So we got yellow, red. Is it pink apples? So we just gotta get a pink apple tree, and we will have... Yeah, pink apple. So we just gotta find a pink apple. We'll have everything. I'll go ahead and sleep now, because this is 8.5 hours. So yeah, we should be daylight by the time it's done. We'll pop up as soon as it's like 5 o'clock in the morning.